Note taking is pretty much an important but a very challenging task. In our school days, we are taught to study, but we are actually not taught how to study. In this video, we'll be learning about some of the important tips and tools and tricks for taking smart notes. Note taking, basically, it's an art that one needs to learn to make yourself more efficient as far as managing your knowledge is concerned and getting good grades in your college. Good note taking, whether it be in your class or maybe from a lecture, maybe from your teacher, or maybe on the go, can be a pretty challenging task. It can be messy at times. So learning the proper skills to note taking so that you make your study material tangible and revisable is very important and key to the success and key to your academic success. And our job becomes more and more messy with the huge amount of study material that we have. Many times, and especially in med school, what we have is we have lot of subjects, and for those subjects along with that you have lot of study material. There will be one or two textbooks that you need to refer, there will be some MCQ books that you need to refer, there will be some case books that you need to refer, there will be some clinical subjects, there will be some associated books, there will be some handbooks for clinics. So lot of facts are there, lot of information is there, but it is all gathered and scattered here and there. So at times studying such a huge study material can get overwhelming. And though students tend to read those study material, they at the end of the day are not having any resource to recollect from where and what they have studied, and it is not at a single place. So getting the right and optimal thing out of your study material is a very important task. And as far as the note taking goes, it is not a straightforward or a streamlined process. You need to try out things, you need to do mistakes, you need to correct yourself, and ultimately you have to come with a process for yourself. But there are some very important founding principles or important keys that we need to remember whenever we want to take good notes. And the first and the foremost part of taking very good notes is that to ask the most basic and fundamental question. That is, what is the purpose of my note taking? Ultimately, you have to realize, guys, that whatever you are taking down in the class or whatever you are taking down from your professor or from your textbooks is just copying and pasting things. Copying and pasting things will not help you. And this is the most common mistake that the students commit. They think that copying study material from the textbook or from the board or from what the teacher is teaching is basically note taking. But it is not. You have to realize that note taking at the end of the day for any student, for anyone, is a means to an end. And what is that end? The end is to facilitate comprehension, to improve your memorization, breaking down complex ideas into tangible facts, and basically making out a study material or a resource that can be used for further studies down the line. So this is the key question or the core question that you need to understand before note taking. Then comes the next important question, whether you have to hand pick the notes, hand write the notes, or you can take it on a computer. So as far as this goes, guys, there was a study done by Mueller and Oppenheimer, and they finally commented that it is basically the handwritten notes that are very good, and typing anything on your computer or typing anything on a Word document is basically just copying and pasting, and copying and pasting is not going to help you. It is not going to develop your comprehension, and it is not going to test your concepts. And for that, the best possible device or the best possible way to take it is maybe an iPad or maybe your phone if you want to use it. But the best device I feel is iPad, where you have certain applications where you not only can handwrite certain things, your ideas, the way in which you have understood that concept and break it down and put it together. That's the best tool that is available for us. But before note taking, one has to understand what kind of a subject that you are taking the notes for, whether it's a fact-based subject or whether it's a concept-based subject. Like in med school, we have different subjects that are fact-based, like preventive and social medicine, maybe forensic medicine. You have a lot of facts in them, dates, figures, scales, numbers, there are indexes and all those things. And apart from the medical school, you can have subjects like history. They're basically fact-based subjects. Then there are subjects that are concept-based, like your medicine, like your cardiology, like your neurology. All these are concept-based subjects that you need to understand first. Same goes for mathematics as well. There are concepts that you need to understand and grasp. And after grasping these concepts, you need to apply those concepts into the practical settings. This requires a pretty much different process in note taking, and one has to adopt, depending upon the subject type, with different strategies for how you are going to integrate your notes and take notes. And finally, the two most important tips. Number one, take summary notes. What do we mean by summary notes? Summary notes are nothing but you can say it is trimming off the notes that you have already taken. So it is chiseling out, trimming out, and making or bringing out the most important part or the concept of whatever note that you have taken. And obviously guys, it requires a lot of hard work, because to trim and to chisel down into some tangible facts is a very daunting task. Though it may look simple, but it's a complex idea, and it is this complexity and the hard work that builds up your neuronal network, and that will build your concepts, and that will build your subject right from the very base, and it will serve the purpose of actually your note taking. It's just like making a zip folder out of whatever the study material that you have already made or notes that you have made. And what do we mean by when we say zip folder? It's basically making new connections out of whatever the knowledge was there in your notes and synthesizing information in pretty much newer ways. You can say that it is basically an active learning process where you need to put up hard work. There is a concept, you chisel out that concept, and in that chiseling process you may just come up with a table, or you may come up with a flow chart, or you may come up with a different kind of a diagram or some important words connected together. This is what will make up your summary notes. Very good to revise, and a very concentrated material that is always available on the go. And finally, an effective strategy for taking very good notes is synthesis questions. What do we mean by synthesis questions? These are questions that you make from whatever study material that you have studied. You need to concentrate on that, and you need to focus and come up with your own questions. There are definitely questions that are given at the end of a section or a chapter, maybe some important MCQs that are given, but what you need to do is you don't have to focus on them, just focus on your brain. Try and concentrate on a topic or a chapter that you have studied and think on the questions that may get asked on this topic. Thinking is a hard work process. This will help you go into that subject or go into that topic that you have studied pretty much in depth to come out with questions that may be asked, and this will help you grow in that subject and consolidate your memory and understanding for that subject. And such kind of a summary questions are best after you have attended the lecture. So these were some of the very important tips on note taking. They are not the absolute and the end. We may come up with more material on how to take different kinds of notes, but as far as some of the basic understanding of note taking goes, these are some of the most important and key questions that you need to keep in mind when you are studying for any topic. Hope that this video has helped you, and hope this helps you in achieving good grades in your exams. Hope to see you soon with some good material. Till then, bye bye.